To talking about this from a performance aspect, because you mentioned Lance Armstrong, you mentioned EPO, blood doping, all of this.
Sure.
How does this potentially apply in a performance aspect? Because you're not actually, you're not increasing your red blood cell count, so you're not going to necessarily increase the amount of oxygen being delivered while you're exercising, but is there a practical application for performance?
Well, the first thing to say is right afterwards you are, because after you get out of a hyperbaric chamber, you have all that oxygen in circulation for about 30 minutes. It drops off pretty precipitously. But as you're getting out of the chamber, if you were at 2 atmospheres of pressure, you got 1,200% more oxygen in circulation. So 2 atmospheres is the equivalent of 33 feet of seawater, which is a very common pressure that we use. So if you're doing that, you have 1,200% more oxygen in circulation for about 30 minutes or a little bit longer. So in my athletes that I work with, they can do their training after they get out of the hyperbaric chamber, and they're going to have more oxygen carrying capacity. So they're going to be able to work faster, they're going to work harder, they're going to work longer as a result of that. So they can create more stress on the system without creating more. The time they get to threshold, when the time that they move over to lactic acidosis and the lack of oxygen is going to be much, much further out. So I've had people that have taken hyperbaric chambers to races, for example, and they'll have a hyperbaric chamber, get out of that chamber, and then go race. It's not easy to do, but if you have the wherewithal to do this, we have tennis players that are well known to get into hyperbaric chambers before their matches that have won many Grand Slam titles and things like that. That actually travel with hyperbaric chambers for this reason. They also use it for recovery as well, because once you've done all your work and you've exercised, what hyperbaric therapy is going to do is help you recover